topic, estimation. So what do you mean by estimation? Estimation means a rough calculation of a number. Estimation means a rough calculation or a reasonable guess. Reasonable guess. So we can also say this word as approximation. Right? So estimation means it is a rough calculation. When we come to the numbers, it is a rough calculation of a number. For example, if I want to travel from Amlapuram to Delhi, So if we think how much time it will take, can I reach Delhi in 1 hour? No, I can't reach Delhi in 1 hour. Why I can't reach in 1 hour? Why? Because it is very far away from this city. So it takes nearly 2 days or 3 days to reach Delhi. Why? Because it is very far away. Here, I don't know the exact time, how many hours I need to reach Delhi. But here what I can say, I can roughly think and say that it will take nearly 2 to 3 days. This is nothing but estimation. Let me give you one more example. For example, you want to write your homework. I have given you 10 questions. 10 simplification questions I have given you as your homework. Then what you will think? So you will take your homework book and you will sit separately to do the homework. Can you people tell me how much time you need to solve that 10 questions? So 10 tough questions I gave you and you need to solve it. It will take nearly 1 hour, or if you do it fast, nearly it will take 40 minutes. Right? So this is a rough calculation. So you are thinking that, for example, if I take 10 questions, one question, if I take 10 minutes, then how much time you will take? In that way you are thinking, right? So if I solve one question in 3 minutes, it will take 30 minutes. So just it is a rough calculation. Yes or no? If you solve one question in 5 minutes, then it will take 50 minutes. It is nearly to 1 hour. So just I told simply that you will take 1 hour to solve the 10 questions. So this is estimated answer. It's not the exact answer. Exact answer, when you will know? After doing all the problems, you will know how much time you have taken. It will be nearly to this 1 hour, right? So this is called estimation. Estimation is in time, in distance, in traveling, or in when you go to shops, you will estimate the amount. If you want to buy few things from the general store, if you want to buy many things, you will estimate how much amount it will be. It will be 2000 or 3000 or 4000. You will think some amount and then you will reach the shop. Without taking money, you won't reach, right? By taking 20 rupees, will you go and buy all the things in the shop? It's not possible. Just you will think, you will estimate how much amount it will take, right? So this is estimation. So we use this estimation in many real life situations. Knowingly, unknowingly, we use that in our real life situations. So knowingly means, for example, if your parent or mother told you to go to the shop and buy some vegetables, will you go with 10 rupees? Will you go with 10 rupees to buy vegetables? It won't possible. You know, right? You know, at least you should have 50 or 100 rupees to go and buy. This is your rough calculation. That we will say it as estimation. Today we are going to learn that estimation problems, how we have to do with our numbers. How we will solve in numbers. Right. So now let me give you a few examples. Just understand the examples here. For example, think this is a stationery shop and I am the owner of the shop. Think. So I have few items with rate, and to buy that item, how much amount you will take, you should tell me that. Okay. For example, in my stationery shop, pens cost, each pen cost is 8 rupees. In my shop, each pen cost is 8 rupees. Each book cost is 35 rupees. And each marker cost is 20 rupees. Each board cost is 1200 rupees. Right? So this is my shop and I have these items. You don't know this exact rates and you want to buy 10 pens in my shop. How much amount you will take? Nearly how much amount you will take? Yes. So nearly you will go with 100 rupees. Right? So if you want to buy 10 pens, each you don't know 8 rupees, you can take it as 10 rupees. If you can think as 10 rupees, 10 tens are 100. 10 pens, 10 rupees, 100 rupees. Then you will take 100 rupees and you will go to the shop to buy 10 pens. Then you left with 20 rupees. Okay? Right. If you want to buy 3 books, from my shop, then the original cost of one book is 35 rupees and you want to buy 3 books. How much amount you will take to the shop? Think and answer. Right. So here to buy the 3 books, one book nearly will think it is 40 rupees. It is equal to 40 rupees. Let us think. If it is 40 rupees for one book, if you want to buy 3 books, 3 40s, 40 plus 40, 80, 80 plus 40, 120. You nearly take 120 rupees to the shop to buy 3 books. Nearly you will take 120 rupees. So we roughly calculated. We have not done exactly 35 plus 35 plus 35. We did not do that. Simply, if we do this, we'll get the exact rate. It is okay. But if you want an immediate answer, immediately if you want how much you have to take, then you will think a rough calculation. For example, if one book is having 40 rupees, I have to take 120 rupees. That you will take. Right? So, if you want to buy 2 marker pens, you nearly take 40 rupees or 50 rupees. If you want to buy a board which is cost of 1200, if you want to buy 2 such boards like that, this is the board, right? If you want to buy 2 such boards, what you are going to do? The near amount, how much you will take? Nearly will take 2500 or 3000 rupees will take and will go. Yes or no? So here one cost is 1200, then you can think it as 1200. 2, if you want to buy 2, it is nearly to 2400. So if you go with the 2500, you can simply buy this. Amount will be saved, but you can go with the sufficient amount. Sufficient amount will be there with you. If you estimated, if you correct estimate. So if you estimate wrong, for example, 1200 is board. If you estimated it like 1000 for one board, then how much you will take? You will take 2000 and you will go to the shop. If you think 1200, if you estimated wrong, if you estimated less, you will go to 2000, but you won't get 2 boards. Why? Because 2 boards cost total would be 2400. Am I correct? Yes. So 2400 actual amount. If you estimated wrong, if your guess is wrong, you guessed in 2000 you will get 2 boards, that guess would be wrong. Why? Because you wrongly estimated. You estimated wrong. So if you estimated little bit extra, for example, one board, if you think 1500, if you estimated like this, it will go to nearly 3000. Yes? Right. So this is the thing we are going to use our estimation in our daily life examples. Let us see how to estimate numbers. To do an estimation, what you should know. Let us see these points in this class now. Let us do these problems from self-practice 3H of page 44. Right? Yes. See the first question, 68 plus 72. Here we have to find out the actual answer and estimated answer. So to estimate a number, we are going to round it off to the nearest 10 or nearest 100 to the nearest 1000. So whatever may be the number nearest to this, we are going to estimate. We are going to round to that. So 68. When you see this number, here it is a 2-digit number. We are going to round off to its nearest 10. If you round off to the nearest 10, the next digit here is 8. 8 is a strong digit. So 68 will become 70. Right? Then see the next number, 72. If you observe 72, 2 is a weak digit. So 7 will not shift the place. So it will be the 70 only. So if you do the addition of this estimated sum, 7 plus 7, 14, it is 140. Let's do the original problem. 8 plus 2 it is 10. 7 plus 7 it is 140. See here we estimated and the original answer is also nearer to this estimated answer. Let's see another problem. See the next one, 975 minus 307. It's not that you don't know how to do subtractions. We know well. But to get a rough calculation and speed calculation, we are going to estimate these numbers. So here it is a 3-digit number. Let's see, if it is a 3-digit number, we are going to round off to the nearest 100. When we round off to the nearest, it is very fast. It is very easy to round off to the nearest 100. So here, if you have to round off to the nearest 100, then it will become, so 7 is there in tens place, it is a strong digit. So here 9 will be 10. It means 1000. This number will be estimated to the number 1000. So here 7 is a strong digit. So 9 is shifted to its next place, that is 1000. Then see the 307. If you see this 307, the number is 0, which is a weak digit. So here it will be 300 only. So I am not rounding off to the nearest 1000. Why? Because here it is 0. So I am rounding off to the nearest 100. When you see the answer, this is nearly to 700. Let's do this original problem. 5 will be 15. 15 minus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8. 6 minus 0, 6. 9 minus 3, 6. See here 668. So it is nearer to 700. So let's do the same problem by rounding off this to the nearest tens. So 975 is the number. If you round off to the nearest 10, what it will become? 980. Why? Because 5 is a strong digit, so 7 will shift the place, it will become 980. Then 307, let's round off to the nearest 10. If you round off to the nearest 10, this will become 310. If you subtract this, 670. See here, you can estimate by doing nearest tens or by doing nearest hundreds. There is no harm in that, but this is nothing but a speed calculation which you are going to do in your daily life situations or with the numbers. So here, this will take little bit time. It will be take little bit time. Without pen and paper, we can't do this. So this is little bit fast. So simply 975, it is a rough estimation of 1000. And then 307, it is 300. 1000 minus 300, it is 700. It is speed. We no need of pen. Directly we can do that. So this needs little bit brain, and you need pen or paper, and you need to think. But this will be nearer to this answer. Number 9127. Right. So here when we round off this 9127, we'll round off to the nearest 1000. When we round off to the nearest 1000, then 9 will be 9 only. 9000. Why? Because 1 is a weak digit. So this will be 9000. Then 5723. If we round off this number to the nearest 1000, 7 is a strong digit. So it will be 6000. Then if you do plus 15,000, you will get. Let's do the actual sum. See, this actual answer is nearer to this answer. 14,850 is nearer to 15,000. This is the rough calculation of this problem. So let's see the another problem. F problem, 9,710 minus 4,250. So let's do this problem by doing nearest thousands, by rounding off to the nearest thousands. When we round off to the nearest thousands, to round off to the nearest 1000, we have to check hundreds place. Here the hundreds place number is 7. When you round it off, it will become, 7 is a strong digit, so it will become 10,000. Then, so here 4,250. So when you round off to the nearest 1000, here 2 is a weak digit, so it will be the remains same 4,000 only. Right? So 10,000 minus 4,000, it is 6,000. Right? Then, so now let us do the same problem by doing to the nearest tens. So when you do that, 9,000. So now we have done with nearest thousands, right? Now let us do with nearest hundreds. To do nearest hundreds, we should check tens place. Here the number is 1. 1 is a weak digit. So here the number will be 9,700. Here, if you do this, 5 is a strong digit. So the down number would be 4,300. Then here it will be 7 minus 3, it is 4, 5. So 5,400 will be the answer here. So you can do to the nearest 1,000 or to the nearest 100. Whichever convenient to you, you can do that. Got it? So here, this problem, if you want to do with the nearest 100, it will take a little bit, one minute extra time. That's it. Here, this you can do without seeing also you can do. So 9,000 it is there. If you round it off, it will become 10,000. 4,000 is there. If you round off, it will be 4,000. 10,000 minus 4,000, it is 6,000. So without taking pen and paper, without keeping extra effort to your brain, you can simply say the answer. So whichever it is convenient to you, you can do that. There is no wrong in these two things. Now you have done, here you have done with nearest 1,000, here you have done with nearest 100. So let's see the original answer, what you will get. So 5,460, which is nearer to 6,000, right? Yes. So these are the problems which we have discussed in our class today. You are going to solve the rest of the problems in your home task book. Thank you.